Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, what is happening? I got too many things in this corner where I'm sitting. I need to move my table. I think I turned it too far. Hey, everybody. Hope all is well. This may be a hectic session. My kitties are here, so that part. So they may, I may have to jump in and out. Yeah, y'all didn't make it. Late night and sunshine. All right. So anyway, this is gonna be a quick one. Peace and light my butt. Y'all should have been here. No, see, I can't say that because now when this uploads, no one's gonna see your comments, and I'm just gonna look like I'm saying peace and light my butt to nobody. I'm talking to someone in the in the live chat, guys. So anyway, we're gonna jump right into this today because I got other things I want to do. I'm probably gonna sweat like crazy because I greased myself up at the last minute before going live, and I can feel it already that I look like a shiny, just ultra shiny. But anyway, welcome to today's weekly forecast. If you saw the title, pretty much this week, it's feeling like you're coming out the cocoon. So all the work you've been doing this week, you should be feeling like you're stepping now into the new, who you have transformed into. Okay. If you've been feeling like you're not moving forward, you've been feeling heavy, you've been feeling kind of like stuck looking at things that you felt like you already went over and assessed in your life, it's because now the cocoon is opening up. So it's like before you could come out and flex your wings, you're checking out everything. It's like you're peeking out the cocoon. Like, did I set everything up right? Is everything good for me to come out? And if there's still stuff hanging around that should have been gone while you was in your cocoon, that's what you're going to be seeing and dealing with this week. Like, okay, for example, if you had issues with somebody close to you, you didn't handle or get closure from, and it's somebody that's very tight, maybe connected to you spiritually, you're going to peek through your cocoon this week, and that'll be shining in your face. Like, hey, this is still attached to your energy. You have to either release it or face it. And that's what it's going to be. Now, if you completed your process of shedding the old and are ready to come out your cocoon, then this week is going to look like an abundance of opportunities popping up out of nowhere. Like you're going to feel like, oh my God, it's mad things people want me to do, or people are calling for me, or I feel called to do. And this week for you, instead, it's going to feel more like assessing, like taking everything, listing. What is it I really love to do? What is it I really want? What is it, or who? Whatever it is, it's going to be about assessing. So I'm going to do a little pick a pal, and then we're going to get right to the day by day. Now, the pick a pal is a quickie. Let me get my glasses on. The pick a pal is a quickie in that I'm just trying to get, because I've been dealing with ancestral messages this week. I didn't post it yet, but I just did a reading talking about what is the gossip in the spirit realm about you. So like you could find out what your ancestors are thinking of you, what your angelic team, whoever you believe in, what the energy is about you. So I think what I'm going to do with this pick a pal here is see if there's any messages this week that are a little bit more personal. Okay, that'll be pal one. And that, kind of like I'm hearing advice, like some kind of advice. Now, if you decide to do a personal card pull at the end, today I suggest questions. Ask some questions because I think they're going to be pretty thorough about this coming week. And I have a feeling we've all been kind of in alignment this week. So I don't really think everybody's going to be experiencing but so different things. It's going to be those two things I said. Either you're going to be peeking out your cocoon and seeing where your environment isn't ready for you to come spread your wings, or you're going to be peeking out your cocoon like, oh my God, look at all the overwhelm of opportunities coming my way. All right. So it's one of those. What we got at the bottom? 10 of Wands. So don't get overwhelmed. Don't get overwhelmed this week. This is for the collective. If you're feeling like there's a lot, for some of you, I'm not even hearing like getting overwhelmed. Some people might feel overwhelmed this week. Like, oh my God, all of these things that I still have to take care of before I could actually feel like I'm stepping into the new. Or you're going to feel overwhelmed like, oh my God, all these opportunities, all these things, I don't know what to do. But this card is giving me the energy of being resilient and able to do it all. So try not to get overwhelmed. She got a load on her back, but she don't look like she's straining, just like she's walking with that load. So if you're multifaceted, if you wear many hats, don't let anybody try to put you in a box and tell you, like, for example, say you're a banker, but all your life you've been a banker, but people don't know that behind the scenes, you've also been a marathon runner, you used to do gymnastics, and then they start seeing you doing these things and they want to question you, like, since when you a marathoner? Since when you doing this? I known you to be a banker. We're not listening to that today because this is the week of transformation. Be what you be, all that you can be. Not in the army, but y'all know what I mean. Be all you can be this week. Do all that you feel to do. I keep seeing the words freedom in front of me. Oh my God. They just put the song in my head. So that might inspire you guys this week. Aretha Franklin, Freedom. You better think. That's actually the name. Okay. And I feel like for many of you, this song may be going out to people that are still toxic in your energy. If you're in a toxic relationship, if you have a workplace environment or a boss that's like leaning on you, this song will make you feel liberated. And it's really like saying, better think about what you're doing to me, because once I got my freedom, I'm out. So that might be the energy for this week, is working towards freeing yourself from the cocoon and anything that's trying to keep you in a box or in a cocoon. All right. But it does look like we got this. That's what I'm hearing. Knight of Pentacles. All right. So there may be things coming in this week that you forgot about, things that felt like they were dragging, that maybe weren't going to happen. You might be like, oh my God, it's happening. Or, oh my God, it happened. Okay. That's a little side note I heard. So let's get into these piles. I'm doing 3 piles. They are only going to probably have about 5 cards in them each, unless my ancestors or yours choose to knock more than that out my hand. But I'm going to set them up. I don't want to do them live. I want to preset them. They're like, girl, you should have did it live because we're going to flip these over already. Okay, to that one. What's at the bottom of the deck for this? Unmarked Trail Revelation. So I do feel like this week you are going to feel like you're walking a new path. A path that is just like being revealed to you. Like a revelation. Like, okay, I might not have been walking this way initially, but I'm being guided this way. I'm not sure why, but there's something I need to discover along that path. So you might feel yourself pushed in directions or going in directions that you never saw yourself going in before this week. Remember, this session is all about the weekly forecast. I'm forecasting the energy for the week ahead. All right, let's get one more card. I think this deck I might have to do 2. And then what I'm going to do is I will choose a card to be the top. And you can choose your pile by the top card. And just to make this intertwined with your spiritual growth, I'm also going to give you a hand mudra. So you're going to choose your pal by the hand mudra you feel drawn to. And that hand mudra you should also use this week. If you're drawn to it, it's for a reason. So the first hand mudra for pal 1, dag, I don't got some of them in here. I forgot I had them sitting around me because I was trying to use them. Okay, let's throw those back in. So pal 1, just pick a random. Your hand mudra is assertion, the Rudra mudra. If you feel drawn to this assertion, then your message is in pal 1. Pal 2, you have the Shunya mudra for inner listening. If you feel drawn to inner listening or this hand mudra, your message for the week ahead is in pal 2. And lastly, eyes closed, so I don't see it. We have open heart with the Purna Hridaya mudra. So if you feel drawn to this mudra, your message is in pal 3. Please ignore my jacked up fingernail polish. I keep saying it in every session, like, I'm gonna get my nails, I'm gonna do them. And I've never been a nail person, but now I'm gonna have to be. So anyway, let's take 4 deep grounding breaths. Let's get grounded. So close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Just stilling and calming the mind so that you can be open to receive these messages. And exhale, allowing yourself to relax, releasing any tension in your shoulders, in your legs, in your face. Take another deep breath in. Filling up with this energy of light and love that comes from being connected to the earth. And exhale, releasing anything that no longer serves a purpose within your energy. Take another deep breath in. Feel that light energy coming up your legs, up your spine to the top of your head. And exhale, relaxing from the top of your head all the way down your spine, all the way down to your feet. Take another deep breath in. Feeling that light and love of your spirit guide team all around you. And exhale, letting go of any worry, any stress, any grief, any anger, any sadness. We're letting it all go, any shame. Let it all go. And let's be open to these messages coming in. All righty. So, by the way, do not miss, I will be live during the new moon, March 17th. I'll be live during that new moon in Pisces. And I don't know the time yet, though. I'll post it. And the next weekly live lands on the spring solstice. So I'm going to do we're going to get up, we're going to move, we're going to do a whole thing to welcome in spring because that is my season. Okay. Shout out to Aries. And so let's get to it. If you were drawn to group 1, assertion. Okay, assertion assists you with activation, energizing, and vitality. It helps to strengthen your digestion, assimilation, and elimination. It regulates the body weight, assists with reducing sluggishness and exhaustion, and it activates the solar center to increase overall vitality. I wasn't drawn to this one, but maybe I should be. All right, the element of fire. Okay, and we're moving into fire sign energy. So the element of fire is what this mudra activates. So you take each hand, you join the tips of the thumbs with the index and the ring fingers, extend the middle and pinky fingers outward, relax the hands on top of the thighs or by the sides of the body and lengthen the spine. And the focus is my fingers are like, huh? How do you do that on the left hand? Okay, there we go. My left hand was like, what? All right. So my inner fire is vibrant and alive. My inner fire is vibrant and alive. That should be your focus for this week. Activating that inner fire. Okay. Getting your energy up. I'm seeing group 1's focus on working out, things that increase your health. Okay. And your vitality, even your looks. Focus on your skin care, your hair care, masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. All right, so let's see what else your guides want to advise you for this week. My group ones, you have planning and action, and you have present power. It is time for you to take action on these plans that you've been making this week. If you've had plans to move, if you've had plans for a new job, if you had plans for anything new, get to it. All right. You this week are going to be in your full power. You, my ones, may be coming out the cocoon this week. And so all of your plans saying it's time for some action, or it's time to make these plans. All right. If you haven't been doing that, it's time, my ones. Okay. You also have drifter, experiencing life as it comes. So this week, go with the flow, honey. You might be feeling like, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm headed. They're saying just take life as it's coming to you at this time. There's a need for you to just flow because things are going to be coming to you. I'm feeling for my ones. You might have chased a lot. You might have forced a lot of things. And now they're like, this week, things are going to just come in. All right. Just be still, or don't be still. Take some action and start to act on the things that you want to manifest, and you'll start to see life shifting around you and bringing to you those things. All right. And lastly, for my ones, 5 of Pentacles, the Star, and the Page of Pentacles. So if you've been worried about money, if you've been feeling outcasted or overlooked for a position, whatever you've been wishing for in regards to finances or recognition, you're going to see a little something this week. It might not be that much, but you're going to get an offer. If you don't get an offer that kind of ups your money a little, you're going to find an opportunity that could help you. Maybe you need to learn a little more about something in order to increase your income. But this is all around something you've prayed and wished for. And yeah, it's to relieve you of feeling outcasted, overlooked, broke. You know, so they're helping you with that this week. You just have to be open to the things that are coming in, make plans for what you want so that your guides are clear, and stay in the vibration you're attracted in. Okay, stay assertive. All righty. If you were drawn to number 2, inner listening. Okay, the Shunya Mudra. This mudra helps with transformation, clarity, and spaciousness. It releases tension in the shoulders, throat, face, and jaw. It supports the health of the thyroid. It assists with auditory issues, creates spaciousness in the thoughts and mind, and it opens inner awareness and senses. Wow. And the element it activates within you is the element of space. And all you do is bend the middle fingers inward to touch the base of the thumbs, bringing the thumbs on top to secure, extend the other fingers outward, relax the back of the hands onto the thighs or in your lap. And your focus is, my inner voice guides me to perfect equanimity. My inner voice guides me to perfect equanimity. And my 2s, I feel like you are the group that has gone through the transformation, but is kind of peeking out now. Like, is everything all clear? All right. You might see a lot of opportunities coming in this week for you to trust your intuition on. I feel like things are going to come your way that are going to be drawn to how you have transformed and to how clearly you've been putting out there and expressing what it is you want to come in. And then you see. Hey, John, I do questions, but not till the end of the session and in exchange for a donation for my energy, because I don't just pull one card. I go all in. The information for that's in my description. Okay. Sometimes I feel drawn to people. We'll see. But anyway, my inner voice guides me to perfect equanimity. All right. So this week, your guides are guiding you. If you were drawn to the second group, to listen to your inner knowing. Your inner knowing might be looking out and saying, okay, that opportunity looks good, but that's not for me. I've transformed. That one is more in alignment. Okay. So listen to your intuition this week. Big time. What else for my 2s? You have teacher and new beginnings. People coming into your life. So people coming into your life right now are coming in to help you. You may find people that have knowledge you've always wanted, wisdom you've always wanted, or that you need at this time. And for others of you, you may find yourself pushed into this position where you are teaching and helping other people. Your guides are letting you know You've completed a cycle. You have completed your transformation. You're stepping into a new beginning. Okay. You're stepping in. Wow. All right. Okay. What else they need to know? Dragon's Hoard, protecting the future. And I do feel there's something about you with generational wealth that may be shifting. Maybe you, like Pal One, maybe you've been feeling like your finances, your money hasn't been straight. But your guides are coming through to say, it's like there's money almost waiting for you, like the energy of money. And all you have to do is connect to that energy and it'll come in. Perhaps before your transformation, before you have gone through this change or shift in mindset, you were kind of hoarding or holding on to everything you could get. And they're saying now that your future is protected. There's like a hoard of abundance waiting for you. You just have to step into this new beginning and this position, either as a teacher or to be taught. Many of you, if you write, then you're being pushed to get into a position as a teacher. Okay. Let's see the last advice this week. And these things, this is for this week. What else for my twos? You have Page of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Hanged Man reversed. King of Cups reversed and the Hanged Man were reversed with the Page of Wands. So this week, there may be an opportunity that comes in that calls to you passionately. Like you might really feel like, oh my God, this is my calling. I've been waiting for this. And it could be anything. Doesn't have to be, people always think my calling, a job. Doesn't have to be that. It's whatever gets you going, your passion, you're passionate about. Okay. You're going to see it this week. Now, we have a King of Cups here reverse. My group twos, watch your emotions this week or the emotions of a masculine around you. You may deal with somebody or someone who's emotionally up and down and unstable. Some of you, if you're in a relationship with someone like that, this week you may find yourself prepared to move on. With this Hanged Man being reversed, he's contemplating, trying to see things from another perspective. I mean, right side up. But reverse, it's like, okay, I got perspective. I'm ready to move on. Okay. I'm ready to make moves. So there's something that is going to come in this week that maybe it has you a little emotionally off or somebody around you is. And there's going to be an opportunity for you to go towards something that makes you feel more in alignment with your desires. Okay. Maybe you were seeing somebody in one way for a long time and trying not to see that they were a little emotionally unstable or unavailable. And this week you're going to finally see, you're going to gain perspective and say, okay, I see. And if that person is you, you might find yourself having to find something you're passionate about. And that's not to say go talk to a therapist, but find something you're really into to shift your energy, your mindset, and to ground yourself emotionally. All right. Something that makes you feel happy, creative stuff, fun. All right. Let's move on. Lastly, if you were drawn to group 3, open heart, which I was, so this better be good. So this week you have expansiveness, compassion, and self-acceptance as your focus. This mudra directs breath and awareness to the chest, the ribs, and the back area. It directs energy to thymus gland to assist the immune system, and it releases muscular tension from shoulders and upper back area, and it opens the spiritual heart. It activates the element of air within you, which gives me throat chakra energy. So all you do is interlace the fingers. You've probably been doing this mudra 100 times and not realize you were doing it. Okay. Very simple. Who knew that this was a mudra that was activated? Now, this is not, but with the fingers interlocked, because now you're pressing on certain nerves, that is a mudra. Okay. And your focus is, I open my infinite heart and embrace my true nature. I open my infinite heart and embrace my true nature. Okay. All right. What do you need to know this week, my threes? Your ancestors are saying you have, as events this week, commitment, and as intention, taken steps. So there is something coming in this week that's going to be looking for you to commit. This could be a relationship. This could be a job or a contract. Whatever it is, you are rushing into it because your guides are saying it is time for you to take steps towards this. Maybe you've been running from a commitment in a relationship or a job or a location. Whatever the case may be, you're about to get an offer. So if you've been wanting a commitment as in marriage or a job opportunity this week, you're going to start to see steps coming in for you to do that or for you to take steps towards that. That's dope. All right, what else we got for the ancestors for you? Lost compass, getting back to integrity. So for a minute, your ancestors might felt like you lost direction for a minute. You felt like you didn't know which way you was going, up, down, left, right, north, south, east, west. You felt like I lost my direction. But through a transformation that you went through, it's like you're kind of getting back to it. You're finding yourself again is what I'm hearing and getting clear on your direction. So this pile here, I'm really feeling like you're the ones peeking through the cocoon and still seeing a few things like, okay, I need to release this and then I could go towards this commitment. I need to cut this out. Then this commitment could come in, this energy, this contract. There's something with you getting clear and getting back to your truth and who you really are and letting go of the experiences that tried to change you. Okay. Those were all just tests of your resilience. What else they need to know? You have 10 of Pentacles reverse, the High Priestess reverse, and the Ace of Wands reverse. This week, my dear Pal Threes, if you don't listen to your intuition, you're going to miss out on some opportunities for abundance. We have the Ace of Wands reverse showing an opportunity that might not look like one, so you might overlook it. Also, make sure you don't rush towards something that looks like gold and it's not. Make sure everything is legit. Anything you run towards. With the High Priestess reverse, there are some things this week they don't want you to see that may be a little bit of a surprise that are kind of happening behind the scenes. But your guides are like intuitively, you can feel things. You can feel it shifting. And with the 10 of Pentacles reverse, there's something they are working on with you with changing your generational wealth. Maybe you come from a long line of people who have struggled for major opportunities, who struggle to fit in or struggle to maintain financial abundance. But you have guides this week that are going to be helping you with that and trying to get you out of this energy of there's no opportunities, there's no abundance in my life. All right. There's a surprise coming in for you, my Pal Threes. With the High Priestess reverse, there's just something you cannot see right now that is on its way this week. All right. But it's going to be a major opportunity for you to shift your generational abilities to create wealth. That was the pick a pile. Now I do my day by day weekly vibe. All right. For all of you that are new here, I hope y'all are clicking like. I see 4 people and I only got 1 thumbs up. We got to exchange energy here. Okay. I'm not charging y'all for this session. So a thumbs up is all I'm requiring. And if you're new here, please subscribe and join this family of light. We're always welcoming in new light workers, light energy. So let's get into this. I always start with Saturday today and I end with next Saturday, only because, as I always tell everyone, the energy can shift through the week and can change. And then you end up not experiencing what you thought you were going to experience. This is not predictions of what's going to happen each day. It's letting you know the energy of what you can do and what could possibly happen on these days because of the energy. Okay. This is a collective read. So if you want a more personal look or if you have questions, when I finish, I will open the floor for that. If my energy feels up to taking freebies, I will. But if not, and you want to be guaranteed, you have to send a donation. Okay. It's only fair. All righty. If you send a donation and I don't see your notification go across my screen, you just write in the comments, Steam VIP, and then we good. Oh, hey, Monique. Let's get these thumbs up going, y'all. Okay. All right, here we go. So let's start with today. And I'm using Oracle deck for clarity. What is the vibe for today? Oh my God. Okay. That's supposed to be a clarity card. And I'm not taking reversals. I'm going to just deal with it. So we have Page of Cups today. So the energy for today is like expressing love. Maybe either you might feel moved to tell somebody how you feel about them, or people will feel that way about you. But with the Page of Cups, when it's a page, it's expression. So that means either you're going to find people are more in an energy of wanting to express how they love you, how they feel about you, or you're going to feel that way. And if you feel like you want to, today's a good day to put your feelings out there. Okay. Clarity, release. Yeah. If there's somebody that you need to let go of, let them go. But I'm also hearing release emotions that have been bottled up. It's time. So if you've been feeling stifled, like there's something you want to say to someone, something you want to express from the heart, today's a good energy day to do it. They will be receptive. They'll be open to it. Okay. Let's look at the energy for tomorrow. I'm not even going to shuffle again. We got the Chariot. Fast movement. Whatever you activate today is going to bring something in really quickly tomorrow. Let's get some clarity. What is coming in? The card literally says naked. It feels like what's coming in is you completely bearing your soul down to the core, like just being yourself, completely naked, not hiding who you are in any way. And maybe that's a transformation. Let me see. Fucking card says transformation. Excuse my language, but I said maybe that's a transformation. And I pick up a card that's just, and all this time I was describing us as coming out of a cocoon or a chrysalis. This is too synchronized. So tomorrow, the energy for tomorrow is really feeling like I am back to me. I'm back to who I am, and this transformation is coming in fast. So I told you I felt like we were already like kind of ready to step out the cocoon. So tomorrow you're really going to feel the shift. Tomorrow is a day where you're going to feel like you're going to know I am not who I was last year. That's for sure. You'll be standing more fully, or it's a good day to stand fully in who you are. All right. Monday's vibe. Monday, we got the Hanged One upside down. We got that twice now. So something that might have felt like it wasn't moving, you didn't quite know how you wanted to go with it. I said I was going to do reversals, but this is the right side up. But I'm getting the vibe that something that might have felt like it's dragging, because with Sunday, fast momentum, and then Monday to feel like slowed back down, there may be something on Monday that needs a second look. Oh, there's clarity. Something that's bringing in fear. So whatever huge change comes in this weekend, and it does feel like it's going to come in this weekend, by Monday, you might feel a little hesitant or afraid to take a leap or to do something or to move forward out of fear. But I'm hearing that if you really focus on and face what are these fears that are keeping you from going towards something you really desire or want, you can release them, because the Hangman was reversed. So that lets me know that there's a chance that by Monday, your perspective has changed. And you're like, you know what? I'm not afraid of that anymore. And I'm going to go for it. Tuesday's vibe. We have the Three of Wands. So you're going to start to feel the momentum picking up. Three of Wands is like you're waiting on something that you've been expecting. Something you put energy in towards. And you're like, any day now it should be coming in. With the Three of Wands, usually it's like you see your ship coming in. Okay. In this case, she's standing at a threshold and waiting. So I'm getting with the energy for Tuesday is just don't get impatient. What you're waiting for is coming in, and you might catch a glimpse of it Tuesday. Like that'll confirm for you. Okay, I finally see my ship coming in. I finally see the things that I want coming in. Clarity, believe. Whatever you believe is what you're going to receive on Tuesday. All right. So if your mindset says the things I want can manifest, you'll experience that. If on Tuesday, you're actually like, I can feel the shift and I believe that what I want is manifesting and coming in, you'll get a sign on Tuesday that it is. Whoo, your ancestors jumped on me now. Well, all of them, mine too. All right, let's move to Wednesday's vibe. Wednesday, we have Judgment. So you might feel like you awakened to something. Look at all of this with the contemplating with the hanged man, then standing at the threshold, waiting with the Three of Wands. And then on Wednesday, you're like, I get it. You finally get it clear. So Wednesday may feel like a day where it's like, yes, I've got it. I got it. I'm in alignment with what I want. I'm in alignment with who I am. I'm connected to my spirit team. You're just going to it's an energy of just feeling like I've awakened. So if you weren't fully out your chrysalis yet or your cocoon, by Wednesday, you're going to feel like, yes, now I'm ready. Okay, let's get clarity to make sure I'm right. Imagination. All right. Many of you also on Wednesday may find your creative ideas are coming in crazy. It's a good day for if you are a creative and you're not sure where to focus your energy, pay attention to where you're feeling pulled that day on Wednesday. If you're feeling like, oh my God, I just feel like if I drew a painting, it would just bring everything out of me. That's your calling. But it's something really strong about the imagination that is going to open up a new world to you on Wednesday. It's almost like visualization. I'm hearing visualize what you want, because this week your guides are working overtime to bring that in response to the work that you've been doing on yourself. Okay. Yeah. Big creative energy Wednesday. Big creative energy. So if you have any creative projects you want to do or start or get out there, Wednesday's a good day. Now that's interesting. Hold on. Isn't that the new moon? It's the day of the new moon. So that's, there you have it. That's a day where you're going to just feel like anything you imagine can be. You feel like you awaken. Why does it feel like someone's at my door? Hold on. What? Hey! Oh my God, I'm in the middle of the live. Just take the damn movie. We love you. All right. Love you too. Thank you. Bye. You look nice. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. So Monique and Lay, y'all still in the chat? Because they're the ones that just interrupted me. But it's for good reason. Okay. Alrighty. So we're Wednesday awakening. Okay. Let's move past the new moon. Let's go to Thursday. Thursday's energy. We got the lovers coming in. Lord have mercy. I just had the lovers at my door. So we have the lovers coming in for Thursday's energy. There's going to be some choices between the things that you love. Okay. I know y'all got them to me. But, you're going to have to make a choice on Thursday. Maybe between two people, two jobs, two locations, whatever it is, it's something that's spiritually ordained. Like it's meant to happen. Whatever this choice is, it's meant to bring you in connection with either your divine mate, your divine calling, highest purpose. But that is coming in on Thursday. And look, self-love is the confirmation. The more you love on yourself, the more you're going to attract in the energy of those that love you as well. So they're telling you on Thursday, be in a vibration of self-love, loving on you. Okay. And the place, person, or thing that is in alignment with that embraces the fact you're loving on yourself, that doesn't try to make you dim your shine, that lifts you up. It could be a location that just makes you feel that way. A job, whatever it is that feels fully in alignment with you, on Thursday is going to be a good day to make a choice. And you might feel pressured to make a choice. Which way are you going? What are you going to do? But just know you're being divinely guided. All right. Friday's vibe. Friday, we got the magician. We manifesting big on Friday. Whatever you want, make sure you think about it, because the moment your mind is on something else on Friday, you're going to call it in. So also for some of you, if somebody's been thinking about you a lot, got you on their mind, they're going to be manifesting you, trying to pull you in. You might feel a tug at your energy on Friday, or you might hear from people from your past. But I'm also hearing, after this choice, like this awakening on the new moon, then you make this choice to get with whatever feels spiritually in alignment with you. By Friday, you are just in a manifestation frenzy, just manifesting. Look, clarified by the portal. Just walking through a portal on Friday. Portal's going to open up for you to manifest. To me, that just made it all clear. There is a manifestation portal opening up. Maybe it's just for our collective here, but whatever it is, y'all better not mess it up. Keep your minds on the prize. We want prosperity. We want love. We want all that good stuff. We want peace on earth. Don't y'all start focusing on the BS and the war and all this crap and pull our energy down by Friday, because I would like this portal of manifesting greatness to be open for us. And maybe we're the light workers that are meant to shift this energy on the planet. That brings me to next Saturday's vibe. And we have the King of Cups. I want 2. And the Knight of Cups. Wow. I was going to say I want 2 because I don't want a person. They gave me 2 people. So it is quite clear that by next Saturday, there's going to be something with love going on. And you know what's interesting? We start off today in the Page of Cups, the energy of professing. And then we end the week back to next Saturday with people coming towards you professing. Knight of Cups is love coming in. This could be your soul tribe. If you need clients, if you need support, you're going to feel that support by next Saturday. You're going to be like, oh my God, I didn't know I got so much support from people. And it's going to make you feel very inspired, emotionally calm and good. You'll feel like putting more work out there into the world, or putting yourself out there, or whatever the case may be. But this could also mark the beginning of your relationship leveling up if you're in an intimate relationship. But I'm really hearing your soul tribe coming in by Saturday. Let me get clarity for next Saturday. Healing. By next Saturday, it's going to be a healing. Now that's interesting. We start out naked. And then by next Saturday, we are whole. Okay. So we complete some kind of healing process. I think a few of you, if you've had any hardships dealing with a masculine, I feel like next Saturday, they may decide they want to come forward and make peace. That came out of nowhere. Maybe that's for me, because I have some. But there's something that's going to be healed next Saturday. So be open to it, okay? That is the energy I have for the week ahead. Now, if there's anybody that wants to be VIPs, I feel like Lay and Sunshine, y'all try to be slick and bring me them balloons. So now I got to feel obligated, like Monique White and Lay Night. Like I got to pull some cards. Y'all. All right. If anyone sent in a donation, please put Steam VIP in the chat. I do check though, so don't think you're going to fool me if you didn't. If you did not click a thumbs up and you try to request, you're really not getting no card pull. I got 2 thumbs up. I'm assuming that's Lay and Monique, and they're going to be the ones that get the free card pulls, because I see 4 people here and I only got 2. Only got 2 thumbs up. That's not enough energy for me to just start pulling cards for everyone. And Monique and Lay are always here with me every week. So here we go. Yes, I have favoritism if you hear every week. So what I'm going to do for you guys is, okay, I don't know why they drew me to C Melodies. I'll get you advice from C Melodies, and I'll pull 3 cards for you guys for the week ahead. Washing machine, shut up. My washing machine's making noise now. Like, I'm done. And I'll just bang my elbow. Okay. I don't know what deck to use for you guys. Okay, I'll use this one for Lay. I'll use... Now, mind you, if you do want your cards pulled and I'm still on here, as long as I'm pulling cards for them, you can send your donation in or ask your question. If I feel drawn to you, I will do it. If you send a donation, you're guaranteed. Okay, that's the way it works here. Energy exchange land. Okay, so let's start with... I'll start with Monique. Let's get a focus for her for the week ahead. No way. Okay, what should be Monique's focus this week, or where is she gonna find her mind focused? Monique, you have teaching. So either you're going to be meant to share some knowledge this week, or you need to learn some stuff this week. Your keywords are gifts, wisdom, understanding, and visionary. So you might be learning something with understanding and wisdom. You might be learning something that's going to increase your wisdom and your understanding about something. Okay. Your affirmation for this week is my best strength is my thirst for knowledge. My best strength is my thirst for knowledge. And today or sometime this week, you're going to find the answer to something you've been searching for, something you've been wondering about. Okay. Where's the deck I chose for you? The Great Outdoors. Going to pull 3 cards for you, see what they want to tell you for this week ahead. All right, let's just take it. We got 6 of Stones, which is the 6 of Pentacles, the Death card, and Justice. All right, you're going through a transformation this week. With the 6 of Stones here, it lets me know that your transformation is pushing you into an energy of receiving. Maybe you've, with the 6 of Stones, that's usually somebody giving and feeling like they don't get back. And maybe you were feeling that way. The Death card is here saying there's a huge transformation, that aspect of you is dying. So I don't know if you felt like, when am I going to get things I've given reciprocated back? But they're saying that aspect is being transformed and you're going to find justice. So things are balancing out for you right now. If you've been feeling like, you're asking the universe, like, Dad, I do a lot or I give a lot, because 6 of Stones is like finances too. But I don't see me getting back. That's going to shift this week. You'll see a change in that energy. And I'll get you one advice card from C Melodies. One thing for her she needs to know for this week. And then I'll move to Lay. Okay, I'll take this. It says voyage, set sail on a new course. So some kind of journey this week, or not even necessarily physically. It could just be a mental or spiritual voyage. They're just saying you're being set on a new course. So yeah, your transformation this week is going to be obvious. You're going to be one of the people that's going to feel like, I feel the shift and I feel the change in myself. And I'm not going to be doing things or handling things the same way. But with teaching, also keep in mind, you have to listen this week. Maybe you're going to get information from somebody that'll help you understand them better or bring you more wisdom. So it's important you listen this week. Okay. All righty. Late night, my wash machine won't shut up. It keeps going bing, 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 bing. I know it's finished. What is her focus for the week ahead? I want them to spit it out. Let's go, ancestors. Whoa, it said you want me to spit it out. That joint jumped out and set itself up. Your focus for the week ahead is family, honey. Yeah. So your keywords are affection, devotion, gifts, and comfort. So these are things that, didn't she get gifts too? Yes, gifts, wisdom, understanding, and visionary. Aren't y'all in alignment? Affection, devotion, gifts, and comfort. So, so there's something about gifts, with you guys getting gifts or activating your own gifts. But being around family this week and things like that, showing your devotion towards family, your affection, and this and that is important this week. Your affirmation or power thought is life is all about love, enjoyment, and belonging. Life is all about love, enjoyment, and belonging. And newsflash, emotionally, you are wiser than you've ever been. That's interesting that you got wiser and she got wisdom on her card. Maybe you're the one that she's going to gain wisdom from. Sorry for those of you that don't realize they're connected. Anyway, it says your multi-talents keep you young. All right. So make sure you are indulging in all of your gifts. I'm hearing. Don't just shut out a certain gift for another. Maybe that message about people trying to put you in a box was also for you. People saying, oh, you do this. How are you doing this now? All of a sudden you're doing this. And it's like, no, I've been doing that. You just didn't know. So they're saying, like, make sure you use all of your talents. Okay. I'm using a different deck for you. 3 cards from your ancestors for what you need to know. Yo, they literally spit out exactly 3. They're not playing today. Okay. So, late night, you have the 5 of clouds. That's the 5 of swords, defeat. The 6 of clouds, which is the 6 of swords, transition. And the 8 of clouds, self-victimization. Now, what they're saying this week is you are going to be pushed to leave behind a certain energy. With the transition card, the 6 of swords, that means your guides are trying to help you through a transformation. Not really a transformation, because I'm hearing from your guides you've transformed. Hi, Jamie Banks. I've heard you transform, Lay, but they're saying transition now. A transition is like a level up, a leveling. So they're trying to guide you to this next level, but there's an energy around you where you have a lot of self-doubt. You feel like you can't move forward with self-victimization. The 8 of swords is like someone who feels stuck, but they're not really. And then you have the 5 of clouds, defeat, which is somebody constantly feeling like in their mind, they always feel like there's somebody or something that's going to knock me down every time I feel like I'm making it somewhere. So this week, your guides are going to be helping you level up out of that energy. They're going to be trying to show you the brighter shores, the good things ahead of you to get you out of this mindset that you're stuck in constantly not being able to reach your goals or level up. You're getting help with leveling up this week. All right. But they want you to shift your mindset, meditation, visualization. Those things will really be helpful for you this week. And meditate on life is all about love, enjoyment, and belonging, because there's something with a mindset shift this week that they're advising you on. If you get out of that mindset, look at the bottom of the card, you have the lovers. So this wants to come in like energy of having to, of choosing to be with your divine mate. Yeah, but there's some things underneath for this new cycle to come in. Yeah, it's a lot with a new cycle coming in. Opportunities want to come towards you. Anything where you feel like you might not have the skill set to achieve, they're saying get out there and do it anyway, that you know enough. I meant to tell you you need to go to school, but Spirit just made me say get out there and do it anyway. So I guess that's what you're supposed to hear, that you do know enough. So stop doubting yourself. All right. That's what I'm here for you. They're going to try to level you up and get you out of the energy of doubting that you can accomplish the things you want. And let's give her one last card of advice. Woo! I said 1. Why your cards come flying out? You have patience and breathe. Breathe, break from beneath the water surface and soar up beyond the turquoise sea. So get out your head for a minute. Breathe, meditate, visualize. Take a moment to not think about finances. Take a moment to not think about family or relationships or anything, and just breathe and center into yourself and get clear. You have patience. The tide will come in when it's ready. So you are preparing the transition to level up, but you might be holding yourself back because you don't see the tide coming in, and they're like, it's coming in. You have to be in alignment. So this week, they're advising you to work on your mindset, shifting your mindset. And I think your family helps with that. So that's why they're directing you towards family for that. Okay. Okay, Jamie, I got you. And hi, Delphine. Firing Stony. I like that name. All right. I got you, Jamie. Do you want to ask a question, or you just want me to pull and see what comes up for you? But Monique and Lay, I hope that resonated with you guys. That was y'all read for the week. Thank y'all. All right. So Jamie, let me know if you have a question. If not, I'm just going to pull cards and see what your guides want to say to you for this week. Okay. Love and career. Okay, you're welcome, Lay. Okay, let me see. Might get a different deck out for you. Let's go with life codes. Alrighty. Tell me about Jamie and love, career, anything this week will come up. 1, 2, 3, 5. All right, well, they're definitely talking about your career on the surface, okay, of things. That's what's up front. When I turn it over and look at the back, they focus, your ancestors, when I say they, focus a little bit more on love. But I'm seeing mainly your career. Okay, with the 9 of Pentacles coming through and the Judgment card, there's something about being financially comfortable and realizing perhaps this week it'll start to surface in your mind exactly what you need to do. With wisdom coming through here and this being financially comfortable, maybe that's your focus right now, is what can I do that can create financial comfort? And with the wisdom card here, they're almost like telling me there's something you're able to do. They're even showing the 8 of Pentacles, like you've mastered something. Whatever your career is or whatever you want your career to be, they're saying you're good at it already. You're very good at it. 6 of Swords and Temperance. There's something you have to leave behind. Maybe you're clinging to something familiar that's no longer good for you, a job position that you know you're not happy in or doesn't pay you your worth, but your guides are trying to move you towards something that is more harmonious and balanced and in alignment with you, with Temperance. Okay, so if you're being pushed towards a new job position, they're saying go for it because you are a master at what you do. You qualify. Don't be afraid to leave behind the familiar. If you're worried that if you go towards something new, you're going to lose your financial stability, they're saying that's not going to happen. You're actually going to grow. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, what you don't see is the Page of Cups, and we have the 3 of Cups and Strength card. So that does have something to do with a friendship circle and expressions of love. I don't know if there's a friend that you are looking at or crushing on, or one that is a part of a friendship circle that you're in. But I'm getting a little fear or hesitancy towards expressing how you feel about somebody. Maybe you've been through a lot when it comes to love. 9 of Wands is like the wounded warrior. Yeah, you've been hurt before. I am seeing when it comes to love, what you wish for coming in. We have the Star and we have the Empress, but there's some things you have to learn and take care of first. Maybe there's a need to mature a little more when it comes to love relationships and being ready to really commit and be there fully and not just for a little bit. But they are showing that there are wounds, like this guy done been through it. Okay. So maybe there's some healing that needs to be done over past disappointments. Yeah, that dwell in your mind. And then you can see clearly how to move forward when it comes to love. But right now, your guides are focused 100% on your career moves. And they are saying there's something you're gifted at doing that you're supposed to be doing now, and it requires you to move to unfamiliar territory. Last card of advice, we have dance. Take inspiration from the moonlight, dancing on the surface of the sea. Maybe dancing will help you come clear. Maybe you do dance. I mean, I'm a dancer, but I'm saying dancing is their advice to you, which is odd. So I don't know if you do anything as far as dancing or go out dancing, but there's something about you getting inspiration through movement. And meditation. I'm seeing meditate at the bottom too. However, though, I hope this resonated with you. That's what I got for you. And literally, I'm pulling cards about the week ahead. So there's something with work and a transition this week that's going to come in because it's time for you to level up. Maybe you don't even see how good you are. But yeah, that's what I got for you, Jamie. You're welcome. I hope you'll come back again next week. I'm here every week, 1:11 p.m. Okay. And, oh, you do. Okay. There you go. Synchronicity right there. All right. So that's a medicine for you too. Okay. Sending y'all light and love. I think that's all my VIPs today. I'll just check, but see, his notification went right across, his or her notification went right across the top. So I didn't see any others. I'm going to close up today for today. I'll be back next week, same time, but I will be live on the 17th with the reading about the new moon in Pisces and how that can be used by us to start new things. Okay. All right. Sending y'all so much light and love, peace, blessings, and all the goodies that come from being a part of this family of light. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Bye.